So guys, we'll be seeing the difference between your factory differential and your TJM airlocker, on why you should upgrade to your TJM airlocker. So when you see the main difference is, actually it's not too easy to notice. You will see that it has two gears, same as your factory. It has left and right gears. Same as your factory, it has spider gears, it has bottom half casing, top half casing, top half casing. Where it differentiates itself is the main locking mechanism, a selectable locker, and the strength of the gears itself. If you see closely, the gears itself, this is a differential out of same vehicle. For example, this TJM is made for Toyota Landcruiser 200 series, and this difflock is from Toyota 200 series. So this is an open differential. Now you can see, even though they are made for the same vehicles, the gear size itself is massively different. Like, they are very thick compared to the OEM units, and they have a very large size, and these are the gears which act as a locking gear mechanism. When you see the spider cage, the shaft which holds spider cage is called as a cross shaft. The cross shaft, though it looks similar to your factory unit, is actually much more thicker. It has much more material, and you can see it's much heavier, and overall it is forged and it is built to handle excess torque. Your factory differential lockers are actually, one difference between both lockers is your factory diff locks are meant to handle loads from your stock tire size. That is, your stock tires come with 31 inch or 32 inch or maximum 32.5 inch diameter tires, which are all-terrain, which are lighter. And the factory differential, the engineers designed to handle those kind of loads. They are not meant to take extreme duty off-roading. They are meant to take off the road rather than the off-roading which we do in UAE, the sand driving, the rock crawling. And as such, they are meant to handle the load of smaller tires, softer off-roading. And you can see how they are built. This difference actually is very, very clearly mentioned in this casing. When you see this casing design, this is a cast casing, and the design, when you see closely, it has a lot of holes. Yeah, holes are for access to gears and for oil flow. When you see, the top has a lot of slots in it, and these slots, even though they allow oil flow, they actually weaken the structure. Since more material is removed, these are very thin in few cases. When we compare it to a similar car, for same car, the top half of TJM Differential, you can see it's designed much more material. It's designed with strength in mind. It's designed to take more torque, and it doesn't have too many access holes. It has holes for oil flow, but not so much that it weakens the total diff center. Same philosophy is carried over to the gears. The spider gears, though they are similar to look, they are much more heavier, they are hardened. They have serial numbers in every gear to trace if anything happens in future. The locking mechanism itself is hardened mechanism, and how it works is very interesting. You have a locking gear itself. Now this gear is connected to your axle shaft, and in normal cases, when you don't want a lock differential, this locking mechanism actually sits outside the spline unit. Yeah. This allows the gear to turn without engaging with the locking mechanism. So if the gear is free to turn, no issues at all. Let's say you go off-roading and you want lock differential and you press your air compressor. The air compressor has a solenoid which pushes the piston in. This piston pushes the locking ring over the gear. Now once this has happened, the gear cannot turn without turning the whole locking mechanism over. And once the locking mechanism is turning, the whole differential is turning. When whole differential is turning, which means left side wheel is locked to right side wheel and right side wheel is locked to left side wheel. So this is the main difference of Toyota or Nissan or your Landcruiser differentials compared to TJM airlockers. Stronger casing, more material, more heavy duty gears, more hardened thrust washers, hardened cross shafts, forged components, and your main difference, selectable lockers. When you don't want lockers, on your on-road performance is exactly same as stock differential. You switch off the lockers, you get same turning circle, you get no noise, same speed you can go. And when you are in off-road and you want lock differential, you just press a button and you have a lock differential in your hand. Your stock differentials don't allow you to be locked or unlocked. They are always unlocked unless you have an electronic difflock. But your air lockers, they are more heavy duty and they allow you to be unlocked and locked according to your choice. So yeah guys, this is it. This is the main difference for the people who ask why they should upgrade to a TJM Difflock. Thank you.